These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Jeff. Says the elections are the turning point to Iraq going international. It's these elections that bring in and introduce the rate change. When they form the government and complete the elections, they also be implementing the banking reforms. But I want you to understand a critical piece of the puzzle. Before they can bring forward the banking reforms, they have to revalue the currency, because part of the banking reforms have to do with foreign currency practices, rules, and policies. The rate has to change for those foreign currency measures. All right, Sandy Ingram has an article, quote, Pentagon awards $252 million Iraqi F-16 contract to U.S. firm. Right, Frank 26 says, I want you to understand the WTO, IMF, and BIS, along with the U.S. Treasury and the CBI, are working hard on the monetary reform. They are not working on lifting the zeros. That's a simple thing. That's just a push of a button, boom. They're working hard on everything else that brings it to us. The borders of Iraq are part of the monetary reform process. The borders of Iraq are being secured. The borders of Iraq are the place where the one-to-one rate is going to leave and go to the international theater. It's going to join a basket. All right, Caparoni says the only way Iraqi dinar can rise in value has to be based on Iraq's own economic growth and diversification of their economy. This takes time and would be gradually. All right, Militiaman says this isn't just Iraq doing this currency reform. This is the world helping. The largest financial systems in the world, IMF, United States Treasury, and Bank of International Settlements. Those are the gatekeeper, and they make sure they do this right. All right, Claire article, quote, Trump's envoy, fundamental reforms are needed in Iraq. Quote, Mark Savaya, President Donald Trump's envoy to Iraq, renewed the United States support for legitimate Iraqi security institutions, noting that the partnership between the two sides has made significant progress over the years. Frank 26 says, all this confusion is beautiful. The art of confusion is being used to push away speculation, but more so to push away from having to answer specific questions that the CBI is not capable or ready to answer right now. The conditions are supreme. That's why they keep hinting in between the lines. We're lifting the 3 zeros. We're giving purchasing power. The conditions are perfect for lifting of the 3 zeros. Everybody knows that. When you hear them say, no, we're not going to do that, everybody knows that's part of the game right now. I'm not at all discouraged concerning what Sudani said about December 1st. It may not be the lifting of the 3 zeros, but this is part of the monetary reform process with the foreign reserves. You have to withstand the hurricane because the sunrise is beautiful. And lastly, Mark Zevia, PDK article, quote, Al-Sudani affirms the government's keenness to develop relations with the United Nations. Part of what they're discussing was about termination of the UNAMI discussion, UNAMI, the United Nations mission since Gulf War. It is coming to its final conclusion. We are always told the U.S. would leave when they got paid, and they are leaving. They're discussing the final pieces of that.